take over my
Represent K-Ute Radio.
Baby, 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 baby. I love it when I hear your name. Got me saying, baby, 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 baby.
Yep. This is K-Ute Radio. Thanks for tuning on in. This is DJ Y.O.D.A. This is the Yale Opportunity Demand Action Show with your host, DJ Y.O.D.A, okay? And Trendsetter. Hey, check this out, y'all. I was in Park City. If y'all don't already know, if your first time tuning on in, I am a filmmaker. I graduated here at the University of Utah in film studies. So this weekend, I went up to Park City, okay? And it was the weirdest thing I ever seen. I've never been in Salt Lake, drive to Park City. But let me go ahead and let me decorate this for you, okay? Because when I was in Salt Lake, it was cloudy. You couldn't see the sun, and it was almost like somebody put a blanket over Salt Lake, okay? We commenced the driving up the canyon toward Park City, and the closer we got to Park City, the more sunny it got. I'm talking about sunny California sunny. Blue skies. It was even warm. It was like 40 degrees. I saw a lady with a tank top on. Yes, it was very, very, very warm. So I was like, wow, what is this? And I really didn't understand what the inversion was until I seen it with my own eyes and experienced it with my own body. I filmed my descent into Salt Lake City. It was almost like going into early London with all the fog and the movies and they show London. You got the vampires and you look on the streets, it's all like murky and it's all fogged up and stuff. You got cobblestone streets. It was like that. It was really an awesome experience, and it was scary at the same time because I'm like, this is pollution. This is smog. This is very unhealthy. And before I went up to Park City, I was looking at the news and they were telling us how bad the air is. The air is so bad that healthy people shouldn't even be in it. At first, they got different levels, At first, just old people and young people shouldn't be in it. But this has got to the point where it is on the red alert. So that even healthy people out there, you don't need to be out in it. You need to be home and be healthy. Make sure your kids are healthy too, and don't let them out here playing and stuff. A little bit of Melvin Seashire, a little old school. This is DJ Y.O.D.A. This is K-Ute Radio. And this is the Yo Opportunity Demand Action Show with your host and Trendsetter in the house. All right, check this out, y'all. Got a couple things coming up. If y'all don't already know, February is African American Awareness Month. Also, we had Dr. King, his birthday. So we've been celebrating that around campus. Jesse Jackson, everybody, will be here Thursday, okay? Come on and check out the keynote speaker. If you don't know who Jesse Jackson is, I don't know where you've been, but he's an excellent speaker and founder of the Rainbow Coalition. So get on down here and get some information that you could pass on and maybe enrich your life, or maybe you decide you want to run for some kind of Congress or senator and make them changes yourself, all right? We have Big Red coming by the station. He's one of our very own former youth football player. And what are they doing now? Section of the show. Okay, next week we're going to have Justin Taplin Ross up in here. He plays for Dallas. But right now I'm really geeked up about Big Red, Jim Bellamy, calling on in. He'll be calling in here shortly. So y'all stay tuned for that, okay? Also, we were talking about the two miners that were mining for gold in Africa and just ran across a whole lot of bad luck. And my feelings on that is, come on back home, homeboy. Come on back home and find your calling right here, okay? Because it's looking like I don't know, superstition and all that, and people in generally don't want you out there mining gold on their land, even though you paid for it or rented the land. I don't think that really counts, because those people are really salty about that. And to give us a different perspective, what if somebody came in one of our local parks and just started digging? Let's say somebody brought in a big bulldozer in the Liberty Park and just started digging. But they rented that land for a few days. You know, it's like, hey man, why don't you take that somewhere else? This is where our kids play. You know, and if you do find something, are you gonna rebuild the park? Are you gonna put money, build us some streams, put some ducks in there and all that? You know, at least give back to the community that you're stripping the gold from. Don't just strip the gold and the diamonds and you have those local people work for peanuts and you leave town. I just think you're not really looking for success if that's the way you're going to do things. You know, if I was one of those American miners, I would be about ready to pack up my bags and come on back home and realize that this was not meant to be. And I guess if you have some empathy, you can almost feel those locals in Africa being pissed. These locals are working for the two miners. They don't even have clothes on. They have like maybe a pair of shorts, but they're running around barefooted and working for peanuts and producing millions and millions of dollars for these two Americans to come back home and splurge on their family, two families, when that money could help millions of people in Africa. You know, y'all already know the statistics, how much it costs to feed a person a day. So I just thought I'd bring that up. I think we should just come on back here and go from there. And stop messing with them people and their materials. Because all we do is strip people of their land, and we come back here and we live high on the hog. And we throw away $1 million of food a day. So come on back here, dog. Come on back to the house. It's okay. With that being said, let's see, what else? What else is everybody talking about out there? Oh yeah, the soda pop thing. What do you think about that? What do you think about being regulated to drink soda? You can only have 16 ounces at a time, and it's going to cost you an arm and a leg. Now make sure y'all stay on tune, all right? We'll be right back. I'm going to hit y'all with some. Hey, dog, you got any shout-outs you want to give to anybody?
Oh, man, just shout out to the hip-hop community in Salt Lake City and Oakland, California, and shout out to my family out there in the Bay Area, man, and shout out to the University of K-Ute, you know what I'm saying? Doing it, you know what I'm saying? And just everybody keep praying, man, it's going to get better.
Yes, it will, y'all. Stay tuned. Representing K-Ute. Representing K-Ute. That's how we do it. Alright. We up in K-Ute Radio doing it like this. This is DJ Y.O.D.A. I'm just at the crib.